In 1395, a group of unknown figures terrorized the Yoruba people, a West African ethnic group that today dominates parts of southwestern Nigeria. For years, these mysterious figures looted the markets of the Yoruba kingdom, destroyed their farms, kidnapped children, and even sold their people into slavery. They were called the evil spirits of the forest, showing no mercy to the innocent. But then, a savior emerged. The beautiful queen of the Yoruba, Moremi Ajasoro, vowed to end their suffering and dared to fight the evil spirits alone. The people warned their queen not to go on her own, but Moremi was confident in her decision. The very next day, while walking alone in the forest, the queen suddenly encountered these same unknown figures. Their haunting appearances left her unsure of what she was witnessing, but she remembered the warnings of her people, who had suffered deeply under these figures' reign of terror. Despite fighting with all her strength, the queen lost her willpower and was kidnapped, taken to an unknown location. The next day, the entire Yoruba kingdom mourned the loss of their courageous queen. However, what they didn't realize was that Moremi had intentionally surrendered to the spirits with a secret plan to destroy them. This plan had its roots in her marriage to the first king of Ife, a beautiful city in the Yorubaland region of present-day southwestern Nigeria. As protectors of their people, Moremi consulted the local river spirit, Esimirin. But before revealing a solution, the spirit demanded a promise from Moremi, a promise no queen would ever want to make: to sacrifice her only son to the river once she defeated the evil figures. Surprisingly, Moremi accepted this heartbreaking condition, promising to give up her son in exchange for the knowledge needed to save her kingdom. Esimirin then instructed her to allow herself to be kidnapped by the unknown figures, so she could learn their weakness and use it against them when she returned. When the king heard this, he refused to let Moremi go. But as Yorubaland was losing battles every day, Moremi urged the king to keep the plan a secret, and she finally surrendered to the evil figures. But then, she discovers something that she never imagined. Before we find out what the queen discovered, please consider subscribing to our channel. It motivates us to share unforgettable stories like this. So, when the mysterious figures brought her to their hidden location, she realized they were merely human beings, just like her. Soon, she met their leader, who was none other than the king of their neighboring Ugbo kingdom, largely a community of fishermen. Now, the relations between the two kingdoms had always been strained, and the Ugbo people had launched many attacks on Ife over the years. Upon recognizing Moremi as the queen of Ife, she also feared for her life. Nevertheless, Moremi remained calm, and despite the danger, convinced the Ugbo king to take her as his wife. While living among them, she finally discovered the secret to their strength. The Ugbo warriors were disguised in costumes made of bamboo and grass, which could easily be destroyed by fire. This was exactly the knowledge Moremi needed. Armed with this information, she escaped back to her kingdom, gathered her army, and launched an attack, setting the Ugbo warriors' costumes ablaze and wiping out their forces. Yet, one painful task remained. Although Yorubaland celebrated their victory, Moremi, full of sorrow, kept her promise and sacrificed her only son to the river. Despite her immense loss, her sacrifice was not in vain. The people of Ife, grateful for her bravery, vowed to be her children for the rest of their lives, a promise that maintains even today, and the memory of Moremi Ajasoro lives with the tallest statue in Nigeria. So, what are your thoughts on the Queen of the Yoruba? Do you think she's one of the most courageous women in history? Let us know in the comment section below, and hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching.